You're ready, yes.
Okay.
Did you hit the button already?
Yes, you're live.
You're right.
All right, let's go. I call the monthly meeting of the Town of Advance Park to order. Pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And I'm gonna sign in real quick. I'm gonna be here. Yes, I do. And I would like, if I can go over that real quick with y'all.
Yeah, sure.
And then I have your Menards up soon for your,
Paper, TPM,
TP and all that.
PT.
So I got an appropriation report and current budget report.
Oh my gosh, this is so easy to understand.
Here. But I'll go, I don't know where to be, here, I'll just be here. Is that okay? So, the council approved a 2% merit or raise for everybody. So, and then the taxes were calculated on that. From this year, and also I was looking at, because if you look at your, on the appropriation report, if you look on the far right side, so this is actually through 8/1. Usually I'll run it through June 30th, and like when I was working on budget, to look at what percentage of those appropriations were still left. So the ones that still had 100%, we cut more than others because it hadn't been used.
If it wasn't used,
Yeah,
it
so,
cut.
yeah, it got cut. So, but, like Jim said in the council meeting, if something is needed, we can always do an additional appropriation if there are funds in the cash reserve for the.
like the hot water, the water heater.
Yeah, well, you can get that this year. You've got plenty of revenue. Because for this year, if you're doing, supplies or if you go under infrastructure, either one, you've got plenty of revenue to do that. So I go ahead and get that.
Okay.
So miscellaneous, it went from 1,000 to 500. Park utilities, I left the same because we don't know. I mean, that can vary.
Yeah.
So I left that. I also left the maintenance appropriation because we don't know how long the season's gonna run.
We changed the timers on the lights to cut down on the utilities.
Oh, okay, so that'll
No,
help.
I'm saying, can we change the timers on the lights?
I don't,
Because I always see the lights on when I come home from my meetings in
oh, in Lebanon?
Lebanon.
Yeah,
so we can
I
like
don't
to
know.
shut
There's
those
a
off.
timer or? if
it might
it's a
be,
sensor?
yeah, I don't know. So that would help. 'Cause
Okay,
they're all-
investigate that.
Yeah. Let's see, maintenance, I left the same. Park buildings, last year, excuse me, last year was 1,000 and we went to 500 this year. Infrastructure was 2,500 last year, we went to 1,250. Equipment, let's see. There's 1,000, I'm trying to see where that was. Oh, that's at the bottom.
Yep.
3,400 last year, and that was 1,000. So we cut about 5,000 from general fund, I think. We cut a lot more, but
We knew it was coming.
yeah,
We don't know what's gonna happen and,
yeah.
maybe we can come up with some grants, to try to do things.
Well, if we can get other issues worked out.
Yeah.
We gotta talk to you about that offline.
So if you want to keep, these are extras in the folder. It's just if you needed it for Greg, if he shows up. But there's like.
He said he got tied up.
Oh, did he? Okay, there's like $34, I think,
Yeah.
in your, in Menards stuff, so that should be ample, and then if you needed any kind of supplies, maybe for the Jeepers Creepers or anything.
Oh, we definitely will, because, that's what I was thinking, this is a good time to get the toilet paper and the paper towels set up for
Yeah,
the restrooms.
sure,
But I know we're gonna do the free hot dogs, because we've kind of established that for
Sure.
many years. So.
But we gotta pay cash for all that because,
Oh, yeah.
we can't touch any money in the
Yeah,
other fund.
well, and maybe speaking of donations too.
Yeah.
Mhm. I would donate some stuff for it, so, yeah, I don't mind.
I'll go buy condiments for it. I'll donate.
Well, we've got some condiments, I'm not as worried on that, I mean, it's a.
You just
a
need
bottle of
to-
ketchup,
You need to buy some hot dogs.
We need hot dogs and buns.
Did you get them at like GFS or something?
I think last year Kroger's or someone was having a sale right there, and we bought a bunch of packs of them, but there was a lot cooked,
Okay,
but I think.
did you have a lot left over?
I wasn't in the concession stand, because I was doing.
Oh, that's right, you're doing.
And they also,
Okay, so there's that,
Yeah,
so we can, okay, that works,
but
yeah, I don't mind purchasing.
But I
hot
think-
dogs and buns.
I think we're gonna, it's gonna be bigger and better, the Jeepers are excited about, even Keith was
Yeah,
nice and excited.
it was
about
fun
so.
last year, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
okay.
Cool, all right, I'm gonna get back to cooking dinner, sorry.
Thank you, Sherry. We appreciate your time.
Oh, not a problem, sorry, I have
You
to.
know how to turn it off.
Yes, I know how to turn it off.
Okay.
The water heater, any, update, anyone that can
You gotta get a motion to approve a minute.
I need a motion to approve the minutes for August 2025.
I motion to approve the minutes from August 2025.
And
All in favor?
it's gonna be seconded, I will second that.
Okay, all in favor?
I,
Aye. Motion carries. Moving on. Water heater update. Anyone with connections to a plumber? And is the current one still under warranty? More than likely not.
Sherry is still gonna check on that, I'll send her a message and remind her tomorrow. And Greg's not here, he's the one that really, I think, probably knows the most people around town and stuff, but surrounding towns.
We'll ask her again. Bill's Birdhouses, any updates?
I have formed a committee. My hope is to break ground like next spring. So I want to try to do a fundraiser thing or two between here and there, and then also probably have something set up at Jeepers Creepers and let people know that it's coming up, that they can choose one. And I liked the idea that we talked about doing them kind of strategically through the trail.
Yeah.
So, I have a friend that works in agriculture who wants to get together and help me like make a little pet project, do
Awesome.
certain native plants around certain feeders and so on.
That's cool.
Yeah, we have plenty of space out there, so.
Yes,
Be attractors.
so she's gonna come out here with me and kind of make some maps, and then we'll go into the fundraising
Cool.
stage.
Okay. The ARC updates, the race is coming up September the 13th. However, there's only a 10-day notice and no park board officers are available that day to open the concession stand. So the bathrooms will be open and have paper towels and TP forms so they can use the bathrooms. There'll be people wanting to camp, and the RC Club has been informed. The vehicles and trailers must remain on the paved areas and not in the grass. And the camping fee will be collected at $25 per person for RV tent or van spending the night. They only need to display the permit by the park board on Friday. The burn pile,
We want to clarify for this, it's not $25 per person, it's $25 per
I said
RV.
per RV
No,
tent
per
or van,
percent person.
whatever.
I just want that clarified, because I don't want people coming and saying that we didn't collect enough, or we collected too much, or anything like that.
The burn pile is gone.
Yay!
We had our little water fire.
Building back up again. It doesn't take long.
Keystone donated 2.5 gallons of weed killer for the walking trail. When I talked to Jim last night, Jim said that Keith can help us hook up the sprayer on the, what's it called?
Gator.
Gator. and, we're gonna spray the trail. My plan is to go to the park tomorrow and figure out what I need to get the sign, put back up with the rules. Movie in the park, September 19th or 20th.
How are those dates for you?
Or is anybody available?
It's good for us, we don't have anything going on that Friday or Saturday.
I could do Friday, I have a photo shoot on Saturday.
Okay, so.
Well, Saturday night is when the,
Yeah, it starts at 5. It's like a creepy Halloween one.
So Friday the 19th would be the best. Any ideas on a film? And we can't table this, it's got to be, because we won't meet again.
I say it's the original Frankenstein. The black and white with the monster, oh. I was just throwing a spitballing.
I like the monsters.
I think that'd be better for October then.
What is something fall? Did we ever get to do Hocus Pocus last year?
Yeah,
We did do it?
we did,
Okay.
one, we never did two. We did one in October.
Yeah, because people dressed up and came, I remember
Do you want, can we do the second one? Was it in the garden? I don't remember. Ooh, the Princess Bride. Everyone loves the Princess Bride, right?
Coming out. Streaming.
What about the old Casper? Or Coco?
See, I love the old Casper, but I found our best draw is when we did like, If last year, and when we did, what was the one, The Magician's Elephant? That was like the first one we had ever did, and no one had seen it, most people hadn't even heard of it.
Yeah, I've never heard
that. It was pretty cool.
It was really good.
of it. Was it? What's that one about?
It's about a kid who,
Moving on, let's take it the damn time.
What?
We don't need a synopsis of it.
What about like one of the old Addams Family movies? Addams Family's big again because Wednesday just came out.
I'm a huge Addams fan.
Okay, do something along that line. And not the Addams Family Vacation.
You want to narrow it down to
Yeah.
Addams Family and
And we can discuss it, you and I can discuss it. He'll go on forever, so.
Yeah, you think? I'd be the one opposing though.
So we can see if anything.
well, because they've had a couple newer cartoons released. We need to get toilet paper in every house. Are you guys going to Menards for me?
Yeah.
Scott's
I have
going
to.
tomorrow.
It's gotta be on the, I'm the only one on the account.
Which is a town ordinance. They want it that way. One said only one person.
It used to be the head of the departments,
Mhm.
but because our department actually had a secretary treasurer, Jim felt it made more sense to have me on there.
Yeah.
And so,
That's fine with me.
Works for me, I can't go in there without spending too much money, so.
I'm tight. I will spend money, but I will get twice as much bang for doing that, so.
Okay, new business.
What is a stool?
Best Tool is it's a company that is gonna come in and do a day of service.
Oh.
And,
They came out last year and helped, with what Annie got done out there.
Okay.
Inside the concessions and on the old equipment and the.
So they're coming on the 30th?
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't have a choice in that one.
That was their time.
They just said, this is the date where we got people coming.
Do
And
we
they
know what we want them to do?
painting, last year they cleaned, they did a little bit of everything, so we can get it, between now and then, we need to get a list, make sure we have paint available.
Okay, so.
The paint is in the concession stand, but we don't know if it's in
I'm
the
hoping
building
it's still viable.
because it was frozen.
Okay.
All right, so new business was day of service with Festool on Tuesday, September 30th, 2025. The next item is Jeepers Creepers 2 on Friday, October 24th at 7 p.m. The flyer is made. We will have trunk and treat, music, costume contest, free hot dogs, treat bags, and hopefully a haunted trail. And then yesterday it was presented to us that we should probably do the best dressed Jeep and have some kind of award for them.
And Carrie, the president, is all, Keith, it was for, I was going to mention it to Carrie
Mhm.
to see if that's something that they would like to do. I didn't want them to feel like we were pushing
Yeah,
that kind of agenda on them for people, to kind of force people to participate, but Keith brought it up and I was like, okay.
Everybody
Keith's like,
participated last year. There
we're
was hardly a Jeep that wasn't decorated.
yeah.
She's hoping to get more club members. That wasn't the whole club last year. So she's hoping to get more club members involved this year too, so. And Keith's already put it out on the flyer out on the Jeepers. But she's like,
Okay.
He's the vice president.
I was waiting, you know, she was waiting to hear back from me. I knew that we were gonna do it. There was not, the date and everything was an issue. I just told her, let me run it by the board about having it at 7, and so last year they were gonna start at like 6. Well, that's not enough time for people to work,
Yeah,
to get home, get things, you know, so.
And the haunted trail is being done by Lindsay. She volunteered.
well, I said I would volunteer to try to find a youth organization that wanted to,
Well, and
Take it
I
on.
kind of wrote Amanda in to help it too, because she was kind of involved before, and there was a guy who has lots of props and stuff like that, who was involved, and then walked away because of something that happened, I don't know, so there may still be a chance, if he doesn't want to be involved, at least maybe he might, let us use props and stuff like that. So we can get, if we can get you and Amanda together, or if you just want to try to get you people to help and let her run as like the committee head and,
okay.
however you guys want to do that.
I put some feelers out, I have not gotten any doubles back, but.
And I'm going to reach out to some of these people. Sherry was going to check with the insurance on hayride,
Mhm.
because I'm still seeing like, right, even now, I'm seeing like these little farms that, like Dolls and places like that have hayrides. They do hayrides,
Yeah.
So
And
if their business insurance is covering, I'm saying our city insurance in the park is going to cover too.
I think even
Not necessarily.
if we can't do a ride, I think it would be really cute to have a hay wagon set up for everybody to take their picture at, like
Pictures and,
Advance Community Halloween featuring Jeepers Creepers or something.
yeah. We just
So-
gotta get the wagon and, hey, this is hay.
Greg may know somebody that we can get in a wagon and hay to do that. But Jim did not like the idea, and Sherry said that she would have to check with the attorney about it because of the liability for the city. Because if you do something like that, you gotta have bales all around it, and you gotta have
Yeah.
steps for them to get up and down. And you can't have some crazy man driving the tractor and having kids fall off because anybody gets hurt.
Yeah.
The city's liable for anything that happens. We know that because.
But the same thing can be said about a curly slide. No, a kid can fall off. I know more kids that have fallen off of curly slides than hay rides.
So we will put, picture wagon and still trying to think of haunted
So I guess
trail.
Lindsay's gotta come up with lots of mums and.
If we have a
corn
haunted trail, I
stalks
don't think we need that hayride.
And hay.
And the next time I see the lady from Seventh Day Farms, that has goats and does the goat soap and stuff, she hits a lot of the events that we do. She brings me the goat one. They're having a hayride. So I'll ask her what the logistics are on that trail. We don't
All right,
know.
moving on from the
We don't know
hayride.
until
Move on.
we don't know until we discuss and reach
You
out
have
to
to have
research.
and sidebar, so.
But we don't have time for that
We'll
because
talk
this is our
about it.
last meeting. We
You
have
guys
one
can
meeting
talk
before.
about it before. There's a town council meeting before a town council meeting, just like this. You gotta sit down and put your heads together and figure stuff out.
Well, we keep pushing stuff back and pushing stuff back.
Well, you
At some
can't
point
come
you
to
have
this meeting and expect it to get solved at that
Well,
time.
it's not about just reading the list either. It has to get discussed.
Yeah, well, so there's
And that's
discussion
just why.
running
Just remember that. No, it was all contained to that topic that I.
Moving on, fundraising chicken noodle dinner, date to be determined. We said that, Scott said that he didn't think November would work because of
Well,
Thanksgiving.
twofold. First of all, we committed to a show on the 15th,
Okay.
back in July, and okay, so we won't be available on the 15th. And then I got to thinking, that's like 10 days, I think, before Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
And I don't know, from a trying to raise funds standpoint, if people are gonna wanna put out extra money as they're buying food and stuff for holiday meals.
Yeah. So you
And
wanna make that like a January thing?
that's what I'm thinking, get it past the holidays, do this a time period when we don't have any, there's nothing else really going on. Let people recover, and plus, a lot of people are gonna be making chicken and noodles or turkey and noodles for Thanksgiving and at Christmas time too.
Yeah.
Can we have a spaghetti dinner?
We could still be chicken and noodles, it'd just be in January.
And the last thing on the list for new business is, an email was sent to the James Hill chapter of the DAR about next year's banners. The banners are purchased yearly and hung, for a year, and then at the end, you have to buy a new one for next year. And they were $125. And, I said that,
Hi, Scott, we're almost ready for the banner applications to come out. There was a price increase at the printer this year by $5, so the new price will likely be $125. They were $120 before. We are also talking to a Lebanon printer to see if we can get them done here and maybe save a little money for people so we don't have to raise the price. We will know that shortly. The tab's a new design, just for your information. I think it's pretty cool with the lighter blue and orange service seal on it. What do you think? I'll be in touch again as soon as we have the application ready to go. She sent that at 2:30 today.
and I told Bill's wife that, Scott and I would take care of getting, a banner for Bill. So Bill will have a banner hanging in town. And, Keith said that, he wanted to get a banner for, the gentleman that just passed away because he was military. So hopefully next year we're gonna have a few more banners.
That's our goal. So probably honoring and then the picture and the seal. That's what the star was.
Gold Star means they're deceased. And that's it. No one has requested to speak. And if you guys don't wanna talk further, I need a motion to.
Make a motion to close the meeting, the September 9th, 2025 meeting of the park board.
I second it.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Done.
Oh, shoot.